Hello and welcome into week number 10 of our 10-2 Credit Union Football Fridays. I'm Chris Soule with Logan Lepiscopo standing by. It was the final week of the regular season. For some, the end of the line, but for others, just the last tune-up before postseason play. We head now to the 10-2 Credit Union Storyteller with our Logan Lepiscopo, who had the game of the week and another edition of the Battle of the Bridge, Logan.
The 50th Battle of the Bridge, Chris, and this was one of those games with no postseason play on the line. It was strictly out there for, number one, winning for your community, but number two, the senior class ending their high school career off with a bang. Let's head out to Paul J. White Stadium for the highlights, our game of the week. Gavin Zillman, an 8-yard rushing touchdown to start the Huskies scoring, and then right here, he matches an 18-yard touchdown to put Harbor Creek up 14-0. Later in the first quarter, Connor Fortin finds Gavin Zillman across the middle. The 27-yard post is good for Zillman's third touchdown of the first quarter, but they would not stop there. The Huskies were relentless on both sides of the football. Chase Coquelin looking deep down the middle of the field, and it's intercepted by Brady Powers. The Huskies taking back over in Iroquois territory. 4 drives, all 4 to start the game, began in Braves territory, and Powers rewarded with a 3-yard touchdown, his 1 touchdown from the night to go along with his 2 interceptions. As we see here, Coquelin looking for Cole Bennett, and Brady Powers playing the receiver role there, making the over-the-shoulder grab. 28-0 in the second quarter in Gavin Zillman. How about a 4th touchdown? Moves in motion, takes a handoff, escapes an ankle tackler, gets through a gang of Brave defenders. Nobody can drag him down. 64 yards. A hat trick in the first quarter, a 4th touchdown in the second quarter, make it 35-0. Then Landon DeMerrill gets a 5-yard rushing touchdown. He was flying all over the field defensively as well. Iroquois' Muhammad Al-Hashemi broke the shutout. 42-8 the final from Paul J. White Stadium. The Huskies hang on a bang.
In practice, everybody grinding, keeping up the good work. Just no matter what the outcome was the week before, it's a great team win. The linemen up front had a great game.
So, I mean, that was massive. You know, we got the run game going very early, and that's what we kind of thrive on. And after that, we kind of just took off.
And tonight's Valerio's player of the game, Brady Powers. 2 interceptions, a rushing touchdown, 68 yards on his 9 carries, average 7.6 per attempt. And as always, we thank Valerio's for our player of the game sponsor. Fresh from Italy to you. You can visit one of their 3 locations on East 38th, West 32nd, or on Powell Avenue in Mill Creek.
Logan, Harbor Creek had the game of the week, but the game with the most stakes was Farrell hosting Cathedral Prep, with the Ramblers needing a win to get in the playoffs, but not looking good as Aaron Puegas, the quarterback keeper, 38-7. Farrell, first play of the second half, and Farrell's Julius Johnson juking out defenders, but he's brought to the ground. The ball is out, and unfortunately they turn the ball over. Cathedral Prep would recover. Farrell would force a 3-and-out back here on offense, and Puegas would pitch it to Johnson, who would get some nice blocks, swap sides of the field for a nice 34-yard gain inside Prep territory. A couple plays later, on Prep's 7-yard line, Puegas would hand the ball off to Jason Marshall II. He would take it in for the 7-yard rushing touchdown. Farrell wins the ball game 46-7 and ends Cathedral Prep's season.
Yeah, I don't think anybody was expecting that one, Chris. Cathedral Prep season to not see postseason play. Fort Leboeuf, the Bison hosting the Mercyhurst Prep Lakers. Bison with the ball, a give to Skylar Sadowski, and dominant as he's been all season. Kiss him goodbye, 7-0 Bison lead. Then the next possession, play action, caught, touchdown, Xavier Blouse at Fort Leboeuf. 14-0 lead. The Lakers now with the ball. JT Jones, a little end around down the sideline, and more than enough yardage here to get a first down. Prep moving into business. And Chris, you had him a couple weeks ago.
He's phenomenal, man.
Vinny Feliciano breaking tackles, tiptoeing down the sideline, and getting the Lakers into the end zone. But the Bison would pull away 41-23, the final win, number 7 for the Bison.
We go to senior night now. This time it's Northeast hosting the Warren Dragons, and the Great Pickers off to a fast start as Bryson Galloway lobs one up Carter Crozier, the over-the-shoulder catch, and he's got it for the score. 7-0 Pickers. The ensuing drive, it's Warren now, and Charlie Blum. Logan, look at this play. Scrambles to his right, pass is thrown. The defender tips it, but it's caught there by Johnny Sensing for the first down. The next play, the give to Aiden Corbett, and you can kiss him goodbye. He's gone 51 yards to the house, but a miss extra point makes it a 7-6 Northeast lead. The Great Pickers, they respond, though, as Galloway finds his man, Dylan Rogers. He sheds a tackler, and he's in there for the touchdown. It was all Northeast from there. They roll Warren with a final of 55-6.
I know that one makes you happy, Chris. See the Great Pickers win. We head to Seneca and Maplewood. The Tigers on the move, and here's a quick first down. The Tigers pick up, and then on the very next play, Kyle Jordan under pressure. The ball comes out. The rain causes slippery conditions. It's a battle for the recovery, but Seneca would recover it with 40 seconds to go in the half. And on the next play, the Bobcats hand it to Rylan Harwood, or rather he takes the shot and finds his man, the dreaded penalty marker down
Laundry
on the field,
Logan.
Gonna bring that one back. Dominic Buscemi making the nice adjustment on the reception. Go up and get it. The first down play. Couple plays later, Harwood scrambles out to his left, and he gets across the plane. Seneca 35-16 over Maplewood.
Logan, I think we're seeing all these mobile quarterbacks starting to take over high school football. We got Fairview and Titusville now, Region 5 versus Region 4. And speaking of a mobile quarterback, Aiden Herman from inside the 5, right up the middle. There's a touchdown for the Tigers now. Brody Sellen's got the ball. A deep shot down the field, and it's going to be intercepted by Mason Smith-Holly. And Fairview is in business later in the game. Hunter Martin finds Dalton Knapp over the middle of the field, and he is in there for the touchdown. Fairview ends their season on a high note, 35-14 over Titusville. Logan and I will have plenty more Football Friday coming up after a short break.